Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is a little more of things that I've already done, and I thank you for tuning in. It's always been a pleasure. So, we're gonna look at these two, those two, and this one. Anybody that's in Star Wars is kind of familiar with the transport off of HOTH. This little build was just hard. It's curved this way and it's curved this way, so every piece of paper had to be cut specifically for those curves, which after you do enough of them, you sort of get kind of good at seeing how to cut this way and cut that way. But yeah, it was a heck of a challenge. I had to build the chassis and then start building all these little blocks that go in. And those were fun, because actually what I did was I took 3 strips of paper, 1/4 inch wide, no maybe not, 3/16 wide, and then the 2 smaller pieces of paper were 2/16. And what we've got then is you glue them on top of each other, one on the bottom, one on the top, and it gives you that kind of angle, which you would have to get real close to see this, but we'll do that. And then I took my toenail clippers and I just started clipping them into little sections and gluing them in place, and then gluing some chassis parts in, and then gluing some more little blocks on, and it was a tough build, but it was fun because it was small and it didn't take a whole lot of time. At least I didn't keep track of time when I was doing this one. So I don't honestly know how much time it actually took, but then you just start painting it up. You put little blast marks on it, and I don't know how close we need to get to actually see this. So I don't know if they can tell or not, or we're gonna have to do a close-up of this. And you've got your engines, of course, and then the bridge, which is really, like other people have said, that's why put the bridges up there where they're just vulnerable? It's hard telling. It really is. So that was a fun build. Kind of difficult, but fun. And so then we come down to my 2 little snow speeders. And the snow speeders, of course, are almost the perfect size for the big AT-AT for flying around and lacing the legs up. And let me see, they take about, I don't know, about 150 or 200 pieces to build one of these. And you have to get real good at painting with a 1-hair brush or a needle to be able to get all the detail work in these. So anyway, I always build them in sets, of course. This is numbered 1 and number 2. But I think when I built these originally, I think I built 6 of them. And so it's always a lot more fun to build a bunch, because then if you screw one up, it's not a big deal. You just throw it away and you have another one. And so, yeah, that takes care of catching you up on some of my older builds.